All right, students, the next chapter or the next chart which you are going to revise is legal services. Everyone over here now. Now, in this chart, I've gone ahead and included arbitral tribunal. I've gone ahead and included firm of advocate or individual as advocate and included senior advocate also. First of all, you have to go ahead and see over here that whenever an arbitral tribunal is going ahead and providing services to a person other than business entity, then it is exempted. Sir, if it is going ahead and providing to a business entity whose last year turnover was less than registration limit, that is 40 lakh, 20 lakh or 10 lakh, then he shall be exempted from reverse charge mechanism will not come. He shall be exempted under, means if I am a person who has gone ahead and taken arbitral tribunal ka services and my last year ka turnover, I am a business entity and last year ka turnover was less than registration limit, then I shall be exempted. But if I am a business entity whose turnover in the last year was greater than registration limit, then current year may I have to go ahead and pay GST under RCM. Arbitral tribunal going ahead and providing services to central government, state government, union territory, local authority, governmental authority or governmental entity is also exempted. Yes, sir. Point is clear. Next. Now, if there is a firm of advocate or individual as advocate other than senior advocate going ahead and providing services to whom? Advocate, then they are going ahead and telling advocate to advocate services or firm of advocate to firm of advocate, these services shall be exempted. Now, if advocates are going ahead and providing services to a person other than business entity, for an example, one person went to an advocate and told, sir, I want to take divorce. Now that advocate, when he is giving the services, this person, does he have to go ahead and pay GST under RCM? No, sir, it shall be exempted. Now, advocate going ahead and giving services to a business entity whose turnover in the last year was less than the registration limit, it shall be exempted. But if an advocate is going ahead and providing services to a business entity whose last year turnover was greater than registration limit, then reverse charge mechanism will be applicable and the business entity in the current year has to pay GST under RCM. Sir, advocate going ahead and providing services to government, central government, state government, union territory, local authority or governmental entity shall also be exempted. So whenever arbitral tribunal is providing services to a person who is basically a business entity whose last year turnover was greater than registration limit, then RCM. And sir, advocate also providing services to a business entity whose last year turnover was greater than registration limit, then current year may reverse charge mechanism will come. Sir, now about a senior advocate. Senior advocate going ahead and providing services to a person other than business entity, exempted. Senior advocate going ahead and providing services to a business entity whose last year turnover was less than registration limit, exempted. Senior advocate going ahead and providing services to a business entity whose last year turnover was greater than registration limit, then sir, current year may the business entity has to go ahead and pay GST under RCM. Means last year turnover was greater than registration limit and hence in the current year reverse charge mechanism is applicable. Sir, senior advocate going ahead and providing to central government, state government, union territory, local authority or governmental entity shall be exempted. Yes, sir. Point is clear. Now, everyone over here, one common question which students go ahead and tell me, sir, what if senior advocate is going ahead and providing services to another advocate? Always remember one thing, everyone, senior advocate going ahead and providing services to an advocate, and ultimately what happened, the ultimate recipient will be there over here. Okay? Now, if this recipient who is there, in case of advocate ka services, which are legal services, sir, whenever senior advocate goes ahead and provides services to an advocate and the advocate is ultimately going ahead and providing to the client, you will have to see the client because the client is the ultimate recipient. If the client is a business entity, post aggregate turnover is less than registration limit in the preceding financial year, means they had not gone ahead and exceeded, they had not gone ahead and exceeded the registration limit less than equal to registration limit in the preceding financial year, then this shall be exempted. And baba, because he is considered, the ultimate recipient is considered as the recipient of the services, this also shall be exempted. Always remember over here, in case of legal services, the ultimate litigant petitioner is considered as the recipient. Okay, sir, point is clear. Now, senior advocate going ahead and providing services to an advocate, and he is going ahead and providing to a business entity, and this business entity is supposedly Reliance, whose last year turnover is greater than registration limit. Then, sir, in this scenario, here also RCM will come, and here also RCM will come. But the point over here is this RCM also will be paid by Reliance, and this RCM shall also be borne by the ultimate litigant petitioner who is going ahead and taking the legal service. Okay, sir, point is clear. Everyone, listen to me very carefully. Whether it is arbitral tribunal का service, whether it is advocate or firm of advocate का service or senior advocate का service, it is exempted, but only, sir, it is exempted, but it is not exempted when it is provided to a business entity which has gone ahead and exceeded the registration limit in the preceding financial year, and hence in the current year the business entity has to pay the GST under RCM for the services which are received from a advocate, senior advocate, or arbitral tribunal. But if there is a business entity whose last year turnover was less than equal to registration limit, then Baba, it shall always be exempted. Okay, sir, point is clear. Reverse charge is always, remember, applicable on legal services which are provided by whom? Provided by an advocate or a senior advocate. Legal services means any services provided in relation to advice, consultancy, assistance in any branch of law, including representational service before court, tribunal, or an authority. Always remember, legal services means services provided in relation to advice, consultancy, assistance in any branch of law. It means GST also it can be, but the reverse charge mechanism is told in case of legal services which are provided by whom? This advocates, senior advocates, etc., not chartered accountants. Yes, sir, point is clear. Here we'll go ahead and stop our discussion on legal services. The next one is the miscellaneous exemptions.